The casino is designed to bleed you dry. The rules of every game are constructed so the house always has a mathematical edge. Today we're going to stop the bleeding. It's TRG, the Ramblin' Gambler. Welcome back to the Casino Combat Boot Camp. In the first boot camp segment, we defined the mission: to turn the casino into a willing partner. To do that, you have to master the 8 core concepts. Today we tackle concept number 1, the house advantage. At the end of this segment, you will know exactly why we play certain games and why we refuse to play others. So what exactly is the house advantage? The rules of every casino game, with the exception of poker and the odds bet in craps, are constructed so the house always has a mathematical edge. In the long run, they cannot lose. Let's illustrate this with a simple coin flip. Imagine a game where you flip a coin. It's 50-50, heads or tails. A fair payout would be $1 for every dollar you wagered. If you bet 10 and win, you get 10 profit. Over time, if we flipped a million coins, we would expect to break even. A casino cannot run that game. They have to pay for the dealers, the lights, the security, and the free drinks. So in a casino coin flip, if you bet $1 and win, they wouldn't pay you $1. They would pay you 80 cents. They keep that missing 20 cents as the house advantage. That 20% edge guarantees that for every $100 wagered on that floor, the casino keeps $20. Now the disclaimer: gambling is a profitable side hustle for the squad, but it destroys people who don't respect the math. Don't use any of this with money you can't afford to lose. If you need help, find help. Now that you understand the math, let's look at the menu, because not all games are created equal in a casino. First, the slot machines. In my state, the law says slots must pay out 85%. That means the house edge is 15%. For every $100 you spin, the house keeps $15. Sure, you might hit a jackpot today, but over a month of that play, that $15 tax will grind your bankroll to almost zero. We do not play games with a 15% tax. Next, roulette. It's an easy game. Red or black, odd or even. Because of that green zero and that double zero, the house advantage is 5.26%. It's better than slots, but it's still expensive. Now let's look at the games the squad actually plays. First up, Baccarat. This is the easiest game in the casino. You don't need to know the rules. The dealer does everything. You just place a bet on banker. The house edge on the banker bet is only 1.06%. Compare that to slots. Would you rather lose $15 per 100 or $1.06 per 100? It's a no-brainer. But the king of the floor is Blackjack. If you play Blackjack correctly, using basic strategy, the house advantage is around 0.45%. That is correct. Your expected loss is 45 cents for every $100 wagered. Now, some people are intimidated by Blackjack, but you shouldn't be. Basic strategy is just a chart that tells you exactly what to do with every hand. You don't have to memorize it. You can print it out, take it to the table, and look at it anytime you want. The casino allows it. If you're not sure, the casino will tell you the correct play to the best of their ability. Basic strategy isn't a secret, it's a system. So here is the summary of Concept 1. We do not play slots. It has a 15% edge. We rarely play roulette, 5% edge. We play Baccarat, 1% edge, because it's easy. We make some of the 165 wagers on a craps table, just some of them, because the house edge is around 1% and the comps are good. We leave the rest alone. And we play Blackjack, 0.45% edge, because it's the most efficient game in the house. One word of warning: knowing the house edge isn't enough to beat the casino. A 0.45% edge still means you lose 45 cents. To flip that into a win, you need the rest of the system: money management, exit strategies, wagering systems, and comp hustling. I'll be teaching all of that in the rest of this boot camp series. If this was useful, hit the subscribe and join the squad. In the next segment, we're going to talk about wagering strategies, how to press your bets when you're winning, and protect your stack when you're losing. Thanks, everyone.